Well, it's time now for business, and let's start, as ever, by taking a look at the markets. Firstly, how things closed up in the US on Wednesday. Gains across the board at the close of play. The Dow Jones up 1.2%, the S&P up just over 0.8%, the Nasdaq looking similarly, as you can see there. Now, as for Asia, a technical problem on the stock exchange in Japan has meant markets there won't be able to open. The operator says they're going to stay closed for the whole day. Meanwhile, markets in Hong Kong, Shanghai and Seoul are closed for public holidays. Some gains, meanwhile, in Sydney and Mumbai. American Airlines and United Airlines say they're beginning to furlough 32,000 employees. That because of a failure by lawmakers to agree on a broad pandemic relief package that includes more federal aid for airlines. American Airlines CEO Doug Parker saying, however, it would be able to reverse 19,000 of those furloughs if Washington comes up with $25 billion for the industry in the coming days. Julia Kim has the story.
Back in March, the US Congress gave the aviation industry a lifeline, $25 billion in mostly federal grants. Under the Coronavirus Aid, Relief and Economic Security Act, or the CARES Act, airlines were compelled to keep their employees on payroll through September. The hope was that demand in air travel would take off over the summer. It didn't. Instead, air traffic plummeted by almost 70% compared to last year, while losses soared. The country's four largest carriers, American, United, Delta and Southwest, lost a combined total of $10 billion in the second quarter alone. Without another bailout, airlines say that massive layoffs will be inevitable from the start of October. American Airlines has announced it would furlough or fire 19,000 workers, while United is poised to furlough nearly 12,000 flight attendants and technicians. That's down from an initial target of 36,000. Delta and Southwest say they'll avoid sacking staff for the moment by tapping private capital markets. In the meantime, thousands are on temporary unpaid leave or reduced hours, while others have taken voluntary redundancy. Industry-wide, some 100,000 jobs have already disappeared. So far, Congress has been reluctant to pass a standalone measure that would only aid airlines, without assurances from employers that they would safeguard jobs.